My dear, this does not.
As
You want to dance? You want to dance into what?
Wow! Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to another exciting episode of 18 Plus
Unfiltered.
Yes, we are so delighted to be here. As you can see,
Definitely.
I am Oni Bell, your favorite girl, and this is...
Definitely. I'm at the vibe. I'm a vibe. 100% good vibes every time.
That's what she did. Pack the vibes they come every time.
It's always like
feeding us with the good
fun
vibes.
to be
Yes,
here. Definitely every time.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the best of sexual content that definitely useful for you. We hear your reviews, guys. Thank you so much for always watching our videos.
Thank you
and
so much.
dropping those comments. They mean a lot to us.
Yes, you already know how we do it on the Switch TV on Unfiltered. We talk about relationship, lifestyle, and sexual everything.
Everything in between. Those things you don't want to say outside. So don't worry.
We got you. Unscripted, unfiltered.
Yeah, okay.
That's why we are here. Yes, so today we bring yet another exciting topic.
Family girl. Thank you.
This topic is something that is very realistic. It's something that we struggle with as youths, as couples, married or unmarried. It's something that I think at one point in your life or the other, you must have experienced this topic that we're about to talk about.
Like
and
that.
it's rebound sex versus
Revenge sex.
Hmm.
You know what? Like every now and then, we all have those moments,
Of course.
where we are in a relationship, things happen, or you still want to continue the relationship, or you leave the relationship. So there are feelings. At that point, nobody is ever like perfectly okay
Yeah.
when they break up the
Nah,
relationship.
no matter how strong you think you are, a breakup is something that is very strong.
Talking about investment of emotions, time, energy, and all that.
Of
And we
course.
react to breakups differently.
Differently.
Yeah.
And that's what is bringing about this topic, because rebound sex, as we all know, I expect that we all know, is trying to drown your pain, the pain of the heartbreak, by sleeping with someone else other than your ex. Probably somebody just came, and you know how we are now, especially in this our generation. Someone just
We
comes and
just
say like,
jump into it, you know.
babe, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. And that's it. People can be that. And then in a bid to move away from the pain and try to move on so fast. Thank you. People tend to like just, okay, you know what? I just want to sleep with somebody and get this over with. So that's what's rebound sex.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, definitely. Well, to add to that, I think you've actually explained it with big grammar. So let me say it in layman language, the language that me and people from the streets understand. You know, you know that moment after a guy breaks up with you and you just want to vent that anger somewhere. Like we actually talk about sex mates actually easing up stress. You know, so you just go for the next available person, go for one night stand. Sometimes it could be fling, that means just casual sex, booty call, friends with benefits,
orgies.
Yeah. Okay, that's going extreme anyway. But whatever thing you do now, the first set of feelings you think you have most of the time, or the first set of sexual activities most of the time you have, months, let's say just a month, sometimes a week after a breakup or a bad breakup. That is what we call rebound. You might even look like you're in love sometimes, but it's just rebound. It's just you trying to divert such feelings, all of that feelings, into another person.
Of course, that's what I was saying, that you're trying to, in a bit, not to wallow in the pain of the heartbreak, not to wallow in the sadness and everything. You just tend to drown it away. As a expert rightly said, sex is a very good way to ease stress. You could agree with me that if you're having sleepless night, probably you've not been sleeping well, and you have a very good rigorous sex, afterwards you tend to sleep better, right? So facts like this make people think that, okay, if I sleep with one or two people, I can just escape from this pain. But a lot of people tend to get it all wrong. when
At the
it
end of
comes
the
to
day,
these
though.
things. Fine, you would actually feel good momentarily at the moment. Like, okay, I just want to feel good. But what happens afterwards? Do you
Towards
think?
the rebound sex.
Afterwards, the rebound sex. And sometimes it goes on and on. Someone can be on that rebound spree for like a whole year, sleeping with different things, sleeping with everything that comes to their face. People go as far as when I said orgy the other time, you were like, people go as far as creating orgies, creating environments for orgies, just to anything to just take this pain away. So my
That's
question now
unrebound.
is, what now after the rebound sex, after the revenge sex? What happens?
All right, so when people have revenge sex, it's
Yeah.
actually more like taking control and they want their partner to know that, yo, I did this in your face.
Yeah, like
And revenge sex can actually, to the best of my knowledge and for experiences and questions asked, it can actually be to the partner. You can actually have revenge sex with your partner. Like, so there are kind of revenge sex that you just...
I think I understand what you're trying to say. There was this scene in a particular movie that I watched whereby the lady went to cheat on her husband with someone that the guy seems to be low in terms of everything to him. So instead of the guy to hit her, or when he found out, he was so furious, and then he got home. It was a very, very dramatic scene. He got home, he pulled off his clothes, and was like, take off all your clothes right now. Take off your clothes. And then the way he was having sex with her, it was so violent.
Like he wants to wash up
he
the
just-
whole hand that the guy must have touched in the body.
It was like he wants to hit her, but the only way he could do it was to bang her in a very nasty way. So I feel that was that's a kind of something you can categorize as a revenge sex. So you could, like she rightly said, you could actually have revenge sex with your partner.
There was also a similar scene in Bridgerton, although I don't want to give you spoilers for people that I get to see that scene. And that scene was actually later on
Your
said to
Grace.
be... You're welcome.
Your Grace.
So that scene was actually said to be a rape scene at the end of the day. What happened was in the movie, the series Bridgerton, so the couple, the guy lied to the lady about sex, that he could not have children because the lady was naive about sex. So because of having sex all over, the guy does not come into her. So later on, the lady found out that he could actually let it come into her. The only way for him not to have children was because he was not ejaculating into her for her to fertilize the egg.
He was intentionally not doing that.
Not doing that. Now, but when the lady was going to have a revenge, and normally if they have missionary, she's always down. So at that point, she pushed him over and took control. And the girl was like, stop. No, she had sex with him until... So they're kind of... Those are like sexy, romantic revenge sex. But there are some that are like...
taking control. Like, you want to be in control is also a
Those are just sexy. They're revenge sex that like fight, out of war, out of fight, just to get back at... There are other examples like having sex with your spouse's best friend.
Yeah, probably, you find out that your husband or your boyfriend cheated on you, and the only way you feel you could hurt him is to go sleep with his best friend or his brother or any member of his relative or someone that is close to him. That is also a dimension or an example of revenge sex. So,
in a way, both rebound and revenge they look alike.
They are similar. It's only that the other one, you're trying to get back at the person, you're trying to hurt the person, you're trying to take control of your own emotions. While rebound is more like you just want to escape the pain that you got from the heartbreak and everything.
All right.
Yeah, so basically the reason why people go into these trends, like we already said, is mostly to just feel good, to let go of the past, a very fast or speedy way of moving on from a breakup.
That's the word.
These are most of the reasons why people are going into revenge or
rebound
sex.
The best reason, majorly, is to actually get out some feelings, some emotions, some hard...
of some feelings.
That's like the first thing that drive them.
Whether revenge or rebound, it's just a dispense of some feelings that you feel you got from whatever happened, whether you were cheated on or you were dumped or blah blah blah.
You just want to be poked.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, you just want to be poked.
And most times people go on to rebound sex to assure themselves that, you know what, this person might actually think I'm not good enough, but other people admire me. I see how people that think I look good. I see how people that think, just to try to boost their self-esteem. So a lot of reasons. But my own question, like I asked earlier, is what happens next after all the rebound, revenge, sex spree? What happens next? Do you, at the end of the day, do you finally get fulfilled? Do you get what you want? Do you actually escape that pain? Or are there consequences for these things? Of course, like every other thing, there are always consequences for every action. It's life, man. So whatever you do, make sure you already know that somewhere along the line, you get to face the repercussions.
Because at the end of the day, when you have rebound and revenge sex, you might lose yourself into what you're doing.
Exactly.
You might do it continuously and forget yourself and be hard to call yourself
and
back.
Then you don't know when to stop anymore, and then it becomes a lifestyle.
Now imagine you're not even going to do rebound with an obsessed person.
Oh my God.
Like you're going into the relationship now, the rebound, the other party might not know that you are not emotionally balanced for it, you know. But the person is having sex with pure feelings, like, oh, I like this person. But you're having sex, you know, like, bro, just do whatever you want to do and get the fuck out of me because I just want to let loose of this feeling inside me. So you now start having issues. He start looking for you. He start calling you. He start I will blackmail you,
stalking you, and all
tell anybody
that
we had sex. You start finding people start giving you different reasons. And other reasons why people have revenge and rebound sex, you already mentioned some of them. Some is to actually, out of feeling pain, evading sadness, to move on. Another example of revenge sex that I know is that is actually to a partner. Something that I've actually heard people say they do. You know, maybe when the partner, they want to leave a partner who has been causing them pain and all that. They now have this one last sex. They give them like a very soothing, nice, sexy, the best sex of their life.
And then after that, you just ghost the person. You leave the person wanting for more.
That's when the person now start calling you, block them. The person now start looking for you up and down.
People actually do that.
Like, you know what?
People actually do that.
This is the last time
I heard a story of a guy, someone he was dating, said something about, and there's one thing that guys will never take from you, that if you say, oh, this person is not good in bed, or he could bring out the beast in any guy. So the guy actually went back. He did a lot of, I don't know what research on learning ways to be better at sex, and then he went to the girl as if, you know, nothing happened, and then he gave her the best sex of her life. And then it just disappeared. So that is another way of revenge.
You know, there was this thing trending that it was trending on Twitter that the best way to get a girl crazy sexually is call her, give her the best head, cunnilingus. Give her head, make her feel good. When she's on the brink of orgasm, stop.
What? What?
If you do that to me, man,
I will claw your eyes out.
When I saw that, like, yo, this is true. Like, get her on the brink. Do you know what it feels to be on the brink? No, both guys and girls, we actually know.
Of course.
For girls,
and then you just stop and, oh, nah, you
can't.
Nigga.
I will call that for you. So,
you cannot try that.
Some people actually have revenge and they get to people with sex.
Yeah.
When they're fighting.
People can be very vengeful, but all in all, bottom line is, at the end of the day, after all said and done, I don't think there is this great level of fulfillment after everything. It's just, all these things are just momentarily. Do you understand? So, what next?
When you look back, at the end of the day, after the whole year of flings, different guys, which is not even safe to keep different partners, it is really, really
health-wise
to do that. Really, it is nice to actually have one partner, and you are sure that partner also have you at least alone. That's why
you were saying something the other time about being in that spree of these sex escapades, and I just want to get down with anything. You could lose a potential partner
doing that. Yeah.
Because along the line, you pick up different things. There's no you picking up different people, and you won't pick up someone that is actually genuine.
Genuine for you.
And then because you're on that sex spree or
Emotionally
whatever,
imbalance.
you hurt the person and push the person away, and you might not find that kind of a person again. So this is, at the end of the day, it tends to like, I don't know.
I've actually seen someone
fire back.
I've seen someone actually tell me after years of doing stuff, tell me that wow, just a waste of body count. Just a waste of body count. Like she just wasted all of those. Like she can't even remember what
Half
it
of
felt
the
like
people.
doing it. But she can literally say, oh, she slept with this, but it's like she can't recall the feeling of the sex.
Exactly.
But it's already there that they've been there, done that with you.
Yeah.
So there are things that would later give you regrets.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it might look like the best option. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you feel stressed or you feel.
That's what they say.
just want to.
Most times after all this, you tend to feel these feelings of regrets, of self-pity, shame, and all that. So, in light
And
of
especially
this,
the feeling of being used. Nobody used you, my dear.
being used, it's more like you are the one using those people.
But at the end of the day, when you start regretting all of the people you are to, it will not look like you were having spray. Especially for the ladies. I'm coming from the ladies' perspective now, not for the guys, because they
tend
don't have
to
so
always
much
jump into that victim. He
victim.
used me.
He used me. Like, oh, the
I
bride.
understand.
You now realize the ones that deserve the sex and
the ones that didn't deserve the cookie.
sex.
Okay.
So instead of doing all that, why not try these alternatives?
Yeah, we have some alternatives that you could actually try instead of going on that revenge journey or whatever. So fine, is the fastest one, but the fastest way is not always the best way. So there are other things that you could do, like focus on yourself. Try more to meditate, reflect. If it is possible, that person that broke up with you or dumped you, have an heart-to-heart conversation. If it is possible, have an heart-to-heart conversation with the person.
Because there are all these closure will give you frontal, people.
Exactly. So that's why I said if it is possible. If it's possible, sit down with the person and talk. What happened? Why are we not doing this anymore? Is there anything we can do to fix it? You know, you get to know the reasons. Probably you are the toxic person, and that's why the person actually left you. But if you could have a heart-to-heart conversation with the person might tell you what happened. And probably even if you can't get back together, in your next relationship, you could adjust. Because nobody is perfect. You never can tell. You might be the toxic person. Another thing is make some changes. There was a time I had a breakup. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. And I just feel like I want to cut my hair. And then I woke up one morning, and then I had a haircut. I dyed it into gold, and I was feeling much better. Things like that could help you. It is not going to be the permanent solution, but it could just help you. It could elevate your spirits. Oh, wow, I want to do something crazy. You know, go on a trip, girls trip, you know, a self-discovery trip, whatever. Shop more. People like me, shopping is therapeutic for me. Even though I don't have money yet. So you could go on a shopping spree if you have the money. Do other things that will get you engaged, you know?
You know, I think definitely the way we treat breakups actually determine if we actually get ourselves into rebound sex or
not.
People need to actually learn the best way to actually treat breakups when they are suffering from heartbreak. Cry, you can cry your heart out, but don't cry alone. Cry with
your friends,
or cry with a movie,
your sisters.
Cry with people that can relate to what you're feeling.
Exactly.
Or you can just cry with movies. You can watch emotional movies and because you don't want to be ashamed of crying in front of your friends. I might get that. Cry with movies. They are crying inside the movie. You say they cry.
If you're not a movie person, listen to sad songs and purge yourself of the emotions.
Just try. It is better to do all that because nobody will know you've done all that than a number of people now having to have. It's even a stressful role.
In your business, exactly.
Your business. So really, the way you treat your breakup is important. For me, whenever I have breakups that are hard for me to bear, I just take up new things that would get my mind
that are
busy.
more challenging.
My dear, like I took up crochet because I was feeling down and alone.
That's a good way. That's a good way.
I took up crochet. I took up wig making. when a guy broke up with me. Bruh, it's my inspiration because I just want my mind to be busy. I don't want to think about it. And before you know, in the next 3 months, I might not even continue to do that thing after. But for that period, I have something that I'm working on. So
productive things that even at the end of the day, when you look at the things you've done, you'll be like,
whoa.
Wow. Or you look at your Louis Vuitton bags and shoes, you'll be like, okay.
Like when they mention the person, they will say, please, who is that again?
Exactly.
Just like the way Zlatan said, who is cup.
I didn't say it. It's not my vibe. It's not me.
Why did you have to do that? No, he said it. He said what he said.
I said what I said, man.
He said what he said, and I'm saying it again.
So, guys, this brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, though.
I
feel like I should go and watch it again.
And please, if you're going through a heartbreak right now, I hope you can pick some things from this episode and try to.
Don't be only you, dear. We
yourself.
plenty. We won't look like we just laugh like this.
So, before I go, I want to talk to people that are probably going through a heartbreak. It might not even be a relationship. It might be probably you lost someone, a loved one. If you feel like the only way that you can move past this phase is to rebound or revenge through sex, please know what you're doing. Don't hurt other people and don't hurt yourself. Know when to stop. But the best way to move on from heartbreak or losing someone is to try and be productive with other things. Take up a new challenge. Get yourself invest your time into more productive things. And at the end of the day, trust me, you'll be happy with yourself. So
this January itself, I had someone on my mind from December, and his birthday was January. And I'm telling you, up until January 10th, we were not talking. But I wanted to be like, maybe if I wished him happy birthday, it would start up new conversation. Girl, I didn't know what I did, but I forgot the birthday. I forgot the birthday, bro.
Oh my God.
I remember I was
and I'm sure the bro was expecting that you would text.
Bro.
I'm sure he was expecting that you would text. But God just loved you and he helped you forget.
I was shocked.
I can
if they
relate.
told me I would forget that birthday, I would say lie. So really, guys, and some people are not the best person you think like you want to tell us might not just be that.
I read something somewhere to buttress what you were saying. The quote said, "Don't go banging on doors that God closed for you."
Amen.
Amen, sister.
Amen.
Don't go banging on doors that God himself closed for you. I don't need to decode that. So on this note, we are saying bye.
Peace, love, and chat. Remember to check all our videos on our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media handles as they appear on your beautiful screen.
So I'm Onibel, your favorite girl, and it's bye for now.
My name is Ama Vibes, 100% good vibes. See ya. Take care.